A woman was getting creepy phone calls from an unknown number. At first it was just a few missed calls here and there, but then it started to become a dozen or more a day. The number didn't show up on her caller ID, so she didn't answer. She even blocked the number, but the calls kept coming in. One day she decided to answer the call. On the other end was a man who seemed to be in a very bad mood. He started yelling at her, calling her names and making threats, but then he hung up before she could say a word. This happened again and again for weeks. The woman was scared and confused, but she couldn't do anything about it, because she didn't know who the person was, or where they were calling from. One day she received a text message from the number. It was just a photo of a pair of legs. The photo was blurry, and it didn't make any sense to her, but she was starting to get really scared at this point, and she started getting more photos, but this time they were of a woman sleeping. The woman in the photos was clearly the same one, but she didn't know who it was or how the person taking the photos knew her. She continued to receive these photos every day, sometimes as many as 50 in a single day. They were taken from different angles and from all around her house. Some were even taken from inside her home. She was terrified, so she called the police. When she told them what had been happening, they didn't seem to take her seriously. They told her that there wasn't anything they could do unless she had evidence of a crime being committed. She didn't give up, though. She continued to investigate on her own. She went through her phone and found the answer. It turned out that the number that had been calling her was her own. She had been receiving her own phone calls. But how and why? She didn't know the answer to that, but she was relieved to finally have an explanation. From that day on, she changed her number and blocked anyone who tried to call her from any unknown numbers. She never got any more creepy phone calls or photos. But she never forgot the fear that she had felt when she realized that someone had been stalking her.